Hello, welcome back. This is Disha Shah, and today we're trying to film something fun with my brother and Vish. So we've been seeing a lot of videos that's like asking awkward questions to your guy best friends and like your mom and your girl best friends, but instead of doing questions that girls ask, because I honestly think they shouldn't care that much and you should just do what you like. I thought it would be fun to ask awkward questions teenage boys have to these two boys who kind of come out of the teenage phase. So maybe shed some light on the boys who are growing up and hopefully help them out in some way. So I have the questions right here. How would you react when a conversation about period comes up or a situation where a girl stains your bed or furniture?
Funny. Go first.
I think it's a very natural process, so never make the person feel bad about it happening first off, and try and make them feel as comfortable as you can. If there's some staining that has happened, or if you find that they're uncomfortable around you because they're in pain or they're just
Yeah.
weird about the whole situation because they're kind of new to it as well when you're kind of figuring it out. So
Yeah.
just kind of normalize it as quick as you can, and just be okay with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, mine is quite similar to Pranay's as well. It's mainly about making the person feel comfortable. I mean, it's a completely natural process.
Yeah.
Women's bodies do go through that, and I feel like all teenage boys also have to understand it, whether they learn about it in school, whether it's to their parents, hopefully. But just be a bit more aware of what's happening around you and what's happening with the opposite sex as well, so that you can be a bit more supportive and comforting to them when they're going through like such situations as well.
I completely agree, and I think when you grow up with a sister, you obviously have some sort of exposure because like you see her struggling and figuring it out. But if not, I think taking that extra effort to like just sit down and have a conversation with your girl best friend or girlfriend and ask what's happening, so because most boys are clueless. They're like, oh, I don't know what's happening. Yeah. Okay.
Not sure which is my good side on camera. Is it this or like this? Do you want to go out and check?
No. Okay, when you like a girl as a teenage boy, things you shouldn't do.
Don't stalk.
Don't spread rumors.
Are you talking from experience?
No, I'm just generally saying like don't
Claim things. Yeah, please don't claim things. I think
Don't
you had
act-
experience also.
Oh man.
I would say don't act too cool. Like
Yeah.
women generally like nice guys. It's not
Yeah.
always the nice guys finish last.
Yeah.
So be sweet, be nice, be direct from time
You don't
to
have to
time.
have spiked hair
And-
and be cocky.
Now we know Pranay's trying to spiked hair and be cocky.
Spiked hair and cocky.
And like drop subtle hints. And
What are subtle hints? What subtle hints they should drop?
I mean,
Do her homework. Be nice to her.
Do her
Don't
homework.
wait.
You think that's what teenage kids are up to these days?
just show some appreciation.
Yeah. Okay. Body hair on girls, thoughts. Has it changed from when you were a teenager to now?
I think I grew up around girls that actually waxed
Yeah.
their hair, both like their legs and their arms. But now I'm more open to them not being waxed
Fair enough.
because I'm just seeing more and more girls. So it's kind of getting normal for me to see that they're normal having their hair there.
Yeah, I think that's very truthful.
Yeah, I feel like it was quite similar in our household, but for me in school, it was natural for women also sometimes not to wax and things like that. But again, you have to understand that it's a completely natural phenomena which happens in both men and women as
Yeah.
well. So like it's completely their choice in the end whether they want to wax or not to wax, and you have to
Yeah.
respect their decision as well, right? So
Yeah.
like you get used to it. It's not, I mean, it's not that it's unattractive or anything as such. It's completely part of the human body.
Yeah, I think that's so true, especially when it comes to body hair. I think girls, you just have to decide for yourself. If you're comfortable in your own skin with hair on your body, then don't bother about what the guy thinks. And if he is bringing it up, then he's just not the guy. Like, it's fine. There are guys who understand and clearly are willing to grow and mature out of it. So, yeah. Okay. Would you find a girl less attractive? Are you opening up the
He needs to breathe. It's too
There's a
hot.
fucking mosquito inside, man.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Would you find a girl less attractive if she farts in front of you?
It's a good question.
Maybe it depends on how long you've known.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same. Like maybe on a first date, if someone just openly farts, and like, okay, we get it's natural, but like
Yeah.
a bit of common courtesy here and there.
I feel like you don't.
Yeah, you're just gonna keep laughing.
Like if you're just in like a confined space and somebody just lets one rip.
Like you're in a lift or something on a first date.
Yeah, I don't think it's even polite to like put the windows down. Like, what are you gonna do? It's like just breathe the air in.
So like picture time, like go find a window somewhere.
The real question is, would you put the window down or no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think. Would you put the window down?
I put the window down. I just switch the AC exhaust to put outside air in instead of recycling the inside air. Smart tactics. Not make it too direct.
I mean, it would be really nice if she opened the window.
Yeah.
She just
That'll be
rolled it
ideal.
down, yeah.
Yeah, I just own it and be like,
Yeah.
sorry.
Excuse
Yeah.
me, it's normal.
Yeah.
It's like a burp.
Yeah, it was a
What's like-
burrito.
yeah.
It's a burrito. I actually feel the question should be the other way around. Like, boys do a lot of disgusting things and think it's normal.
Really.
Yeah,
Attack.
like be sweaty and like, I don't know.
Pull on their crotch.
Yeah,
Mm.
exactly. So, what would you say about that? Like, please grow out of it. I feel like I want
I
you
mean,
to say
sometimes you
that.
just have to. Like,
Yeah, just try to be a bit subtle about
Yeah.
it. You don't have to do it like completely out
Yeah.
there. Just like choose your timing, choose your space, and we understand that we also have to be comfortable in the end of the day, right? To
Yeah.
just like make sure you don't like do it out
Time and
there.
place to pinch and roll.
What a lie.
Okay, cool. Cool things teen boys do that are actually not cool.
Cool things teen boys do that are actually not cool. I mean, be douchey to women is
Be
I
douchey
mean,
to women.
playing all hard to get like, oh, I have these many girls and all of that. I'm damn cool.
Oh yeah.
But like,
Faking numbers of how many girls they've been with.
yeah. So like, be honest. It really doesn't matter that
I don't think that's
much.
actually just a teen boy thing. That's
Yeah.
Really?
It's
Among
more of
your
a man
friends?
thing.
I mean, it definitely goes down a notch, but it still keeps happening.
Yeah.
Why do you think it happens? What's this whole thing?
I don't know.
Societal acceptance, I'm assuming, has
Yeah,
a
the
certain...
bigger your harem, the cooler you are. I guess.
Yeah. It's that
But it's
common
not like that.
misconception.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, just be honest. It really goes a much longer way.
Yeah. Everybody knows the truth, though. To be honest, you can't just be sat there gassing about how many women you've been with or
My DMs
how
are
many you're
filled.
friends with. Or
Yeah. Just be honest.
Yeah.
Don't fake your numbers.
Yeah.
It's not even cool for girls. Like when
yeah.
guys think it's cool to say, oh, I'm a player. I've been with so many women. It's not like you're impressing the girl or
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah.
Girls are
That's
just
what I'm
like,
saying, yeah, it's just-
yeah, okay, whatever.
Good for you.
Yeah, good for you, I guess. What can teenage boys look forward to? Like post-teenage years. Yeah. Have you guys had nothing to look forward to?
You're gonna grow a beard. You're gonna look better.
I still haven't grown a beard. I still haven't grown a beard. It's not a proof. It doesn't necessarily happen. Just say, don't get too disappointed if it doesn't. I'm just preparing you. I mean, I shot up really late though, as in terms of height. I always used to be one
Yeah,
of the
me too.
shortest people in my
Me
class.
too, yeah.
So, I
So you
mean,
might grow taller, you might or might not get a beard.
like
Yeah.
just if you feel like you look weird or if you feel like you're not comfortable in your own skin, you'll, as in, it's not something which is bad, but it's just a phase in your life which everyone will get past also.
For
So-
women, like you can like see the body change quite a lot.
Yeah.
Is it the same for men, or is it quite slow the process? Like you don't
No,
realize
there's
it.
No, yeah.
You don't realize it.
I think it's very subtle.
Yeah, happens time.
Okay.
I think what you should actually look forward to is taking up more responsibility, seeing how you can advance through your career,
Yeah,
see how you can take it up a notch. These are the things you should actually focus on.
financial
To be
independence,
honest, yeah.
figuring out what life is on your own as well.
Yeah. I like that you said those are the things to look forward to. That's nice. How to deal with facial hair and physical appearance insecurities. I think this happens a lot among boys, which is why I included the question. Like, you get dragged a lot if you're like short or skinny or too tall or like all of
Oh,
that.
can't grow a beard. Is that what
Can't
you
grow
mean?
a beard. Like, there's a lot of boy dragging.
None of
that
these things should
happens.
actually bother you. Like, if it actually starts bothering you, just put your foot down and say, dude, like, stop it. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, if it bothers you, you got to own up to it and say it out loud.
Yeah.
And I mean, in the end, it really doesn't matter much of
Yeah.
what you're going through right
Yeah.
now, because I mean, the most important thing is that you have to be comfortable in your own skin. Don't let anyone else try to change that for you.
Yeah.
And honestly, if you're around people who keep saying that you're too short or too tall or can't grow a beard, it's a really stupid thing to like keep repeating. So find a new bunch of friends, because it's just lame.
Yeah. I completely. I think especially boys, like there'll be these 2-3 boys like in a big group who constantly get dragged for something or the other, and they kind of just stay there and take it. Like with girls, you'll immediately see like split ups happening, but with boys, you just don't like stick together. It's fine, break
Because
it
they
out.
try not to be sensitive or show that sensitivity outside, but that's completely normal.
Yeah. Okay, I think this is more of a question for Pranay because he's a doctor. Is there a way to kickstart puberty if I feel my body isn't developing as fast as my friends' bodies are? Can DHEA, steroid hormone found in males and females, be used to do this? Is it dangerous to take?
Yeah. First of all, if you're not getting into puberty by about, I think 15 is the cutoff, or 15 or 16, you need to reach like a particular Tanner stage. Tanner staging is done to actually classify how much into you are in your puberty. There's like level 2, this Tanner stage 3. So you have to go to a doctor if you think you're not hitting puberty. And if you're 13, 14, then don't worry about it. It'll eventually come. It's just late for some people. It's just really early for some. So don't worry about it. Don't go around taking DHEA by yourself, because taking hormones, first of all, is not good unless you actually really need them. So just stay away from them. And if your doctor prescribes it, then he has a reason to do it. And he's going to run a bunch of tests before he actually gets to that stage. So don't ever take steroids by yourself. No.
Do you have anything to say?
I mean, other than, like, I feel like my puberty hit me also really late. Like, I was around 15, 16 when it finally did hit. So, like, just wait it out. It doesn't, as in, it will happen. It does happen to almost every physical person that there is. So, it's a natural process. Just wait it out. It'll happen on its own.
Yeah. I feel like this is a very girls thing, but it's the same. I hit puberty very late too, like in my late 9th, 10th grade. So you just have to wait it out. Every body is different. Yeah. Okay. Is simping a bad thing?
Not at all.
Are you guys sims?
I could be one when I want to.
Yeah, I think Pranay has a lot of potential to be a simp.
Potential.
Yeah, like I've kind of seen him simp sometimes. What about you? Are you a simp?
I mean,
it's not a bad thing. Like, why is it a bad thing? Like,
it's definitely.
I think it's a really adorable thing. It's cute. Girls definitely think it's really adorable. I don't know why like boys have been calling each other out for simping, but your girl's gonna be very happy.
Nobody that I've ever known has called anybody out for simping.
Really?
Yeah.
That's nice. That's wonderful.
I mean, neither for me really. But I feel like our friend circles are much more mature and older as well, so maybe that's why. But like, it's definitely
like
not a bad thing. It is
very younger generation thing. Like, people in your age are like calling everybody out for like being a simp. What? This wasn't even a thing when I was in like getting out of school or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, being a nice guy is never a bad thing. Just be sweet, be humble, be thoughtful, and like telling you like, that's so much better from the woman's point of view as well. If I'm right,
yeah, 100%. No one wants to date a douche. Like, that's not a thing.
And personally, I feel like a simp is better than even being not a simp. Like, be nice, be sweet, do like beautiful gestures towards them. Yeah.
Most girls' favorite movie is 10 Things I Hate About You, and that dude is a simp. Like, he's simping throughout the movie. So, yeah. Okay. Is bro code real even after you grow up? This was huge when all of you were kids because of How I Met Your Mother.
Bro code? I mean, you should have ethics or code.
Yeah.
Just a code that you live by in your life. It doesn't have to be a bro code.
it's just like a friendship
Yeah,
thing. Like,
yeah.
don't betray someone
Yeah.
else's trust. Don't like do something behind someone else's back. Just be a good friend, I think, is what the bro code mainly entails. So
Just live with morals.
yeah.
Where would you say you draw the boundary and you call someone out instead of kind of being that bro?
Like when it starts affecting you, the moment you feel like it's affecting you, like, you know.
Or
What
if
kind of boundaries are you talking about?
yeah.
In any situation, I didn't think about that. I meant in a situation like bros kind of just stay loyal and want to like be together, even when you know that the other person is probably wronging someone else or some other girl. Like,
I feel like then it's more of your responsibility to explain it to him and make
Yeah.
him understand their
so
point
that
of
is
view
also a
as
bro
well.
code, you're saying.
Yeah, it doesn't necessarily mean support him irrespective of anything goes wrong. I mean, generally
Yeah.
to follow the bro code, it's more like explaining it to your bro as such of how he's wrong, or explain the entire situation to him so that he understands. Be that supportive friend for him. Most bro codes have like what a cool handshake.
I mean, and
Yeah,
also
but-
punch him when you have to, right?
Also punch him when you have to. What do you mean?
Punch him.
Like, if your friend is doing something wrong, like you have to be able to stop him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's just toxic.
Basic hygiene that you should know as a teenage boy. That you
Shower.
probably had to learn over time as you got to learn about your body.
Basic hygiene.
Basic hygiene that you have to.
And this is for everybody, right? Just wash your
Yeah.
genitals properly, or keep your underarms clean, or because once you hit puberty, you can have more sweat glands there and you're just going to sweat more. So you just have to keep that area clean. If you're a dude and you have a foreskin, you have to pull it all the way back to have that region clean. So just a few things here and there.
Like, yeah, shower regularly. Don't think of it as a long process, and try to smell good as much as you can. It's not a bad thing. Use
Yeah.
perfume, use deodorant, use antiperspirant.
Thoughts on boys crying? Did you feel like you had to kind of be a bit tough?
Dude, if you want to cry, cry. If you can't cry, don't worry about it. Just get it's chill.
It'll come out on
Yeah.
its own, honestly.
If you
Like,
have to cry, cry. It's okay.
don't try
And
to
if you
hold
can't
your
cry,
victim.
don't force yourself to cry.
I don't think anyone does that.
I don't know what this question is like.
Force
It's cool
yourself
for
to
guys
cry.
to cry. Cry, like, yeah. It should
Yeah.
never be like a taboo to begin with.
Being
It's
sensitive is not a
unfortunate
bad
that we have
thing.
to talk about it even.
Yeah.
It is unfortunate, but like right now, I feel like it's such a nice thing that it's so normalized that it's funny to talk about it. But there are thousands of situations where teenage boys don't feel like they have a safe enough surrounding to cry, because the boys that are around will call them out every time after. And I've
Yeah.
seen this happen.
Yeah, I remember in school, like, if like kids cried, they were like thought to be weak or just
Yeah.
picked upon a little.
Especially
mean,
with teenage boys.
Yeah, especially.
I mean, I haven't come
Boys.
across that a lot where I've seen boys itself open up that much about their feelings and let it out.
Exactly. Yeah.
And like, it should be a common thing. It should be completely natural for a guy to cry or let out his emotions of what he's feeling completely, because I mean, in the end, he's
Yeah.
also human, right? Like,
Yeah,
he
also,
goes through the same emotions as everyone else, so let it flow on its own. Don't try to restrict it or don't try to force it.
yeah, also crying releases a lot of good endorphins. so you
Yeah.
You feel good
more often than
after.
not feel good
Yeah.
after crying.
Yeah.
Although you have puffy eyes, which is cool, you feel good from the inside.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also feel like providing that safe environment for your other guy friends to cry, because most times I see like my guy friends will probably cry when I am around, or be more open and be more emotional when I am around, rather than with their guy friends. Even if they've been closer to them, like they would be friends for like 10 years, 20 years, but then they probably open up emotionally way quicker to me than they would with their guy friends. So that whole like space to be created, I don't think it still happens even among like older
I
men.
don't
It's
think-
a bit rare.
Yeah, I don't think guys openly talk about their feelings maybe as much as women do,
Yeah.
even when they're around their guy friends. But
Yeah.
I feel like that's something which can be broken apart, which is
Yeah.
like,
It's
talking
easier when
about
you
it more
start
openly.
when you're younger.
yeah,
Yeah.
much easier. You get used to it more. You get more open-minded around that fact.
Okay, that's it. We're all sweating. We're sweating so much. Doing this car video in Chennai is really hard. Okay, that's it. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit the like button. Comment some questions if you have any more, if you found something relatable, or just leave me cute comments, because why not? Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos on money and fun videos like this. If you also have suggestions for fun videos to do like with him or with my brother, then let us know. Before we go, any thoughts on how you felt about doing this video? Do you feel like it was funny? It was relatable. You wish you had this conversation when you were younger. Anything?
No, I'm cool.
You're cool.
I feel like it was a good balance of all of it, what you just said.
Yeah.
Like funny, relatable, and like important to know as well. So
Awesome. So this was a fun video to do, and I'll see you in my next video. You want to say bye?
Ta-da.
I'm not prepared at all. Like editing and all you do though, in case I screw up on one answer.
Can you look a bit more
I
awake?
can't stop laughing. I'm laughing.
Syllabus.
Okay.
Are we doing gang signs?
No one's doing gang signs.
West side.
Okay. It's gonna start.
It's already started recording.
Hello, welcome back. Can't do this anymore.
Tell you out of this, she's gonna make some blooper reel early of how many times
Only
she's gonna
bloopers.
say yeah.
Okay, so I'm jumping with you. Full shy is coming. Okay, let's do this.